Hello everybody, Balrune here. How's it going? We're here in Morrowind once again. I apologize about the lack of videos the last couple of days. I'm about to give you a summary of what that was about. Other than the fact that, I'm an idiot and had no idea where this other was. Ended up looking it up on the first day. But, as you know, and have probably seen in every video, I'm in a college dorm, so I'm in college. Well, I've been having trouble doing my classwork because my teacher required a certain program. Which I can understand, it's for a computer class, it needs a program. Well, the problem was, she had named off one program, but needed an entire other program. And they were too close to not know which one was which. Because it's like a requirement for me to get to the higher echelon of programming and stuff, I need desktop formatting, so she needed me to get Keyboarding Pro Deluxe online. I was like, okay. But that's like the end result. What she said in the video she sent out, because it's an online class, she said she needed me to get Keyboarding Pro Deluxe 2. Well, I looked and looked online and just could not find a digital download version. It wasn't there. So I ended up ordering the program and having it sent to my house. My house being 5 hours away from the college. So, no, this is not the right. It's the right, but the wrong. So I ended up having to go down anyway to get my medicine sorted, which I told you about already. And I ended up coming back early, deciding I'll just have my parents, bring it up to me. Because we're going to come up here anyway. Well, they brought it up the very day it arrived. I get it installed. I try to... Hold on, let me put that story on hold. Here's where I'm an idiot, okay? I entered the area right up there. That's the exit to the Dwemer ruins. I'm pretty sure you were all shouting at me for about an episode or two, but right up here is the room with the Dwemer puzzle box. Yeah, I was that close when I walked in. Right through that door is the puzzle box and one more enemy. I only know about the enemy because, well, what I was reading told me about it. Anyway. Hope all the good loot's here. Anyway. I got that program that I had ordered wrong and went to install it, did the installation, did everything it made me do, got it set up perfectly, and tried to get in. It wouldn't let me in.
Surrender now and I might let you live.
Really? Give me your armor and give me the gold and I might let you live. Give me your damn gold! Give me your damn loot! Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me! Shake it in the face. Yes. I told him to give me my damn loot, and now he'll give me my frickin' loot. Alright, anyway, sorry, I got into that. Give me that. As much as I wanted to just say fuck it and tell her she can go and piss off just because it's giving me so much shit, I couldn't do that. This class is the only thing standing between me and getting done. That's it. Well, when I say getting done, I mean moving into the next portion. Journal is updated. I have found the Dwemer puzzle box Hasfat Antibolus told me to find. Now I'll take it to him, and in return he'll tell me what I need to know about the Neravine secret cult and the secret 6th house cult. But first, we're gonna loot everything. But yeah, is there anything in that crate? It's open. Nothing worth it. I got the wrong program, and eventually, I had to wait all weekend to call and, actually find out from the company itself that, oh, I'm a tard. I'm wrong. This class uses this, not the other. Well, I had just blown $70 on the copy that took, about a week or so to get to me. And because of that, I was in a rush. I asked, what options do you offer for getting this sent to me? Well, it takes about a week to get to you. Well, let me put it like this. I'm so late right now with my schoolwork that there's 5 sections, essentially, done in 3 different parts. I'm late on 4 out of the 5 sections, and I got special permission to finish it up and send it to her, so I'm kind of on a time scale. And I have been rushing and flying to try and get it done, but to finish up the story, he told me there was an instant access to the program at on the website. If I bought it there, I could instantly have access and move along with what I was doing. Oh good, I can stop wasting my lantern. But he told me I could have instant access, but I would not get the book with that. I'm like, okay, I think I'll get that. I'm gonna go scrounge around for a copy of the textbook. And he said, okay, gave me the address, all that fun stuff, and we went our different ways. Well, this is where the story gets a little worse. I decide, you know, I'm gonna just bike over to the bookstore and check it out. See if they have the book. Well, the campus bookstore didn't have the textbook. So, in a hurry, probably to my detriment, I bike over to the college campus bookstore. That's its name. I'm not trying to be confusing. The college has a bookstore on it, and then there's a place called the college campus bookstore. I don't name this shit. I just reply it, or repeat it. I reply it. No. I get over there, and it's no small distance, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm thin, but I am out of... The tree growled at me! What the fucking hell? Anyway, I'm in no means in shape. I'm trying to get in shape, and actually have been reading up on a book about, you know, weightlifting, bodybuilding, proper dietary, all that fun stuff. I'm not the strongest. I'm nowhere near in shape. I mean, just biking over to the store and back made me extremely tired. Sweating like a stuck hog by the time I got there. Needless to say, back. Well, I go over there and find out they have no more. Well, now I'm in a panic, because if no place in town has it, I'm going to have to order it, and that's going to be another week I have to put it off. And the teacher already gave me permission to turn in late, but I don't want to back up the time schedule. Well, she calls around and finds one store left in the town that has a copy, and they have one copy left, and that one copy is used. I'm like, I'll take it. Can you have them reserve it? Yes. So I end up going all the way back to campus and getting my car, because at this point I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm tired, I'm out of breath, I'm currently flooding the streets with my sweat. It's time to just go get the car, which luckily had its air conditioning fixed. So I rush back to campus. I end up picking me some water up. Speaking of water, excuse me a minute. Get some water, because at that point I'm just thirsty as all get out. Grab my car and head over to the bookstore. Now, really quick, let's make some money. Let's see. I'll give you the Dwarven Spear. He's got 1,500, right? Yeah, Mike sits in the way, so I have to lean up to look. Let's see. Sell him the Dark Brotherhood armor. I'm not gonna wear it. Alright, so that gives me a ton. I think I'll sell those to the random merchant. Can I get 1467? It's just a bit, but it's more.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
But don't take too much time. Bitch? He's just mad because I cleaned out his entire stock of gold. Here we go. But I get over there, and it's in, like, the oldest part of the town. Like, so old it's got its own, like, historical district feel to it. Well, I finally find a parking spot, because it's also got a bunch of stores out there that, you know. How much you got? 600? Oh, no, 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 no. If you only got 600, you will give me those back. I'll at least sell you what I can until I max you out. Then I'm going to move somewhere else. Let's send him with 10 first. He's got how much? 6? Okay, so we can risk another 10. But I finally get there, and they give me the copy of the book. Everything goes smoothly, there's no problems. I'm like, okay, now I need to get back to campus. Well, I get back to campus and look at the schedule of what needs to be turned in and realize that I had a week and a half's amount of work to do in a few days.
'Cause it has no time for you.
Cause it has no time for... Fuck off, man. Well, when I say I have a few days, I actually have until the 30th, which is when the final section has to be turned in. 5 total, first 2, then the next 2, and then the last one. Well, the 30th is when, essentially what I'm giving myself as the last ditch date. So, when I got that stuff, I decided I'm going to work on it right now. I hate to make the channel suffer, but it needs to be done. I ended up working through the rest of the day, all night, and then into the next. I didn't stop until 7 p.m. last night. I think it was about 36 hours, give or take. I was going a while at it, because I knew how much I had to do. And I did. I got the first section completely done. How much does she have? 3,000? Oh, she's got a while to go. I still have a lot to go. I just decided after getting that first one done, I need to stop. I've got to chill out. Because, you know, I put so much into it. Do you buy Dormer coins? You don't buy Dormer coins. That makes me sad. You buy scales, right? Yeah, cool. Which means you'll buy ash salts. You won't buy that. That doesn't weigh anything. I'll just keep it for now. I'll find like a player house or something and put it in there. How much is that? Give me 870. Cool. And now I'm rich. I'm rich, bitch! Let's see. Do I need to upgrade? I need to at least fix some of my armor. Oh yeah, I did give a Wimmer right bracelet. Oh my god, I'm just going through these. But while I'm trying to fix this... Actually, you know what? Forget that, because I think I can afford that, Daedric weapon. Which would be nice. But anyway... I put in a ton of work, and it actually caused me to have no videos for 2 days. Which I feel bad about. I really do. You guys watch my stuff because you want to be entertained, and here I am, like, not putting something up. I can take 20 minutes to, you know, record a video and continue to work while I'm letting it render. Famous Daedric weapons. Yes. What have you got? Do you have a long... Yes, you do. Let's keep looking at that. 8 spear, long hand. That's it? Really? Hang on a second. 3 to 20, 1 to 18, 1 to 6. 2 to 13, 1 to 18, 4 to 16. That's my iron short sword is actually more balanced than his demon one, but it comes with bound longsword. I think I purchased that though. It also gives me fire shield. Oh, well, I just looked at the price. I still don't have enough for that. Anyway, how much money you got? Zip. I bought everything. Or, I got all your gold. Ran you out of business. Anyway. Cancel. There we go. Let's go and turn this other in. I could have done that, but I didn't even think about it. I was in such a hurry. But I ended up getting it done, took a break yesterday, and actually slept last night. So I decided before I get started again today, there we go. I'm going to record a video because I got my Crossfire Bridge in, and we're going to see how the cards hold up to it. Plus, I really need to get a video up, so...
Yes.
I have not yet mastered the art of recording ahead of time, so... Have you done that little favor I asked? Yeah. Also committed a bunch of murder. Perfect! Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Cassius will want to know about the 6th house. And about the Nervine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for the setting of a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've reported to Cassius, come back and I'll have a key for you to take back to Arkanthand. I've already got a key, thanks. Journal has been updated. Disappearance of the dwarves. I'm curious real quick. I'll actually include this later in a lore uplink if I do that, which I still have to talk about that. I haven't talked about that yet. Tell me about the Nervine. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. The Nerevar is a legendary hero and a saint of the temple, but the temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Cassius that Sharn Gra-Molskab would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. What about the 6th house? House Dagoth. This is the 6th house, the lost 6th house. In the first stage, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any more questions you have, but I'll have to give you some notes to give to Cassius and recommend some 6th house references he should read. What are the references? Here's a list of books. All of them will tell you about the 6th house and how it ended. Okay. I'll just take this back to the Blades, and we'll go from there. But while I run back, that's essentially where I've been. And as far as the lore uplink idea I had, the idea came from... Hang on, is this the guy he was talking about? No, that doesn't look like him. The lore uplink is another video series I want to try and make, and it would essentially be able to be produced while something's rendering. Essentially, I would use either no picture whatsoever for my face, or I would use a special source filmmaker animated character to act as an avatar for me, which would mostly be pre-recorded so that any actual lore bits would be recorded by just audio while something... And what would happen is... Hang on. Are you here to discuss your orders? Yes, I am. These notes are from Hasfat Antibolus. Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but for now I have some new orders for you. Really? I glanced at his notes. They cover the 6th house admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharin Gra-Molskab to tell you about what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks and report back when she's giving you information. Thank you. Hang on, is advancement part of this? It is not. Alright. Where's the... Okay, I turned too fast.
Go ahead.
Back to the Mages Guild. But the lore uplink would essentially be a cyberpunk, cyberspace themed lore video where I would take just any lore somebody would want to know about. Say, let's take Elder Scrolls for example. They wanted to know about the Khajiit. I would dedicate an entire video, however long it might be, to explain all of the Khajiit lore. I would explain their history, their current information, their current news, list off some notable ones, that sort of thing, and dedicate that video to just that. It would mostly be based on... I need to find an orc. It would be mostly just based on audio, and then I would only animate the actual video portion once the render was done. And it would just be like stock video or something kind of like a game theory setup, except it would be talking about lore. No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Cassius' associates. Well, that's a different matter. Cassius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you will complete a little errand for me. What errand? The errand is very simple. I need the skull of Levul Andrano. You will find it in Andrano Ancestral Tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Where is it? The tomb is south of Pelagade, just off the road. Before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Saint-Denis and southeast towards Vivec. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword. And maybe some of these scrolls will come in handy. Fireblade. Cool. Goodbye. Let's see that weapon. 575769. It's consistent, but I don't like it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But essentially the lore uplink would give it a cyberpunk feel, lore for just about anything you wanted to know. So let's say you, sitting at your computer right now, really wanted information about, I don't know, the history of Doom Guy from the Doom series. Well, I would make a video essentially explaining all the known lore about Doom Guy, all the statuses and, like, why he's so good at what he does, what makes him different, and all the lore that binds him to the story. But that's just an example. And let's see, it looks like I'm nearing 22 minutes or so. So we'll make it down to the sign, at least the split between Vivec, Saint-Denis, and Pelagade, and we'll go from there. I think it said at the sign. Just off the road, just before the fork. Okay, so once I reach Pelagade, I'll be there. And also, I think I should go ahead and mention in this video... No, I'll save for the next. It'll be fine. I'll just have to remind myself. But, let's see, is that it? No, I'm pretty far from Pelagade. I think I'm going the right way anyway. And it looks like the game has crashed. No, there it goes. Cool. Alright, actually, before I go any further, since it just did that, I think I'm going to call it here. So, thank you all so much for watching. Click the annotations for more videos that I've done. If you want to see more by me, hit that like button if you enjoy this video. Hit subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and more as I go on with this story and proceed as well into Oblivion, Skyrim, and go to space and Kerbal Space Program for science, as well as, other games. So, I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.